This is the homework help video for Thursday, November 17th for my pre-AP classes. That's periods 1 and 5. The homework is 4-3, practice B, interpreting graphs. I chose to do number 1 because it's actually a pretty interesting problem. I disagreed with the book's answer, and then I chose another one, but then the other one's not very realistic. So really, I think there are two acceptable answers in this case, although they both have their problems, so I'm going to take either one of them as correct answers when we go over the homework tomorrow. But I'd like to use the homework help video to talk about why I believe they're both close to the correct answer, and what the actual graph would look like. Number 1 says the gas tank in Karen's car was full. Karen drove the car until only 1/4 of the gas tank was full. Karen filled up the tank again and drove until 1/4 of the tank was full. Which graph best shows the story? And circle the letter of your answer. Well, if we're going, the x-axis is time in all three of these cases. So as time passes, we know we start at the beginning of the story when her gas tank was full. So this does not represent a full gas tank on A. The full gas tank would be up here, so we should be starting at a full gas tank as we are in B and C. So we can rule out A right away just from that. Now it says she drove the car until only 1/4 of the tank was full. So she's driving, time is passing, and then she gets to this point where she's at 1/4 of a tank. 1/4 of this full tank amount. Okay, but that's the same thing that happens in C. So so far it could be B or C. Then it says she filled up the tank again, so her gas tank should go back to full. And here's where the graphs differ. Now, it's hard to tell if in B if this is a vertical line. If it's exactly vertical, then I don't think that's very realistic, because clearly you don't fill your gas tank instantly. It takes some time to fill the gas tank, some small amount of time maybe. And even if it isn't a vertical line, I think there should be a little segment where time is passing and the gas tank amount is not changing, because you drive to the gas station, you stop your car, and some time passes before you can start filling it up. So the book's going to tell us that answer choice B is the correct answer, but I could see how someone could pick C, because I think this part of the graph's more realistic. And then she fills her tank back up in both cases, and then she drives until the tank is 1/4 full again, which is what B is showing here, and what C is showing here also. I guess this part of C where she stopped for a while isn't described in the story, and that's why C is incorrect. But another thing about C that's not very accurate is the slope of these two lines, where she's filling up the gas tank and where it's going back to 1/4 full, are the same. So it's basically telling you that it took her the same amount of time to fill up her gas tank as it took her to drive it down to 1/4 of a tank, which is very unrealistic. So really B is a much better answer, but like I said, there are a couple little things that are missing from B. I think it should look more like this. A little bit of time while she stops, maybe pays for the gas, and then it's not exactly vertical, and then back down to 1/4. I think that's a better graph for this story. Okay, there's a golden ticket in this video. This is how you win it. Use the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 each only once to make 14. You may only use addition and division. So you're going to make a number sentence using addition and division only, and using the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 only once. Your number sentence should equal 14. I came up with a way to do this that's different from the book's answer, and so I'll take either answer as a correct answer. The book answer requires you to really think outside the box, so it's pretty impressive if anyone can come up with that answer. It wasn't the one I was thinking of. So the first person to bring me either one of those correct answers will win the golden ticket. Anybody else who brings me a correct answer after that will win 10 tickets for the drawing, and anyone who makes an attempt but does not get a correct answer will win 5 tickets for the weekly drawing. Okay, I'll see you in the morning.